What's going on, guys? White Fox Toll 25 here with another video, and today I'm talking about Shroud of the Avatar, an upcoming MMORPG. In this video I'm just going to be laying out the basics for you. There's so much I could go into with this game, but I'm just going to give you guys the basic idea of what the game is like and what you guys can expect from it. So this game is from a couple of the creators of the Ultima series. It's from the actual creator of the Ultima series and also the director of Ultima Online. So you definitely know that they have some experience with, open-ended role-playing MMOs. Keep in mind when you're watching this video that the footage is pre-beta. It is in like a early alpha stage right now, so don't judge it on the gameplay, because they are still working on a lot of stuff, including their combat. And this video is just gonna be like an overview, so let's get right into it. The game is gonna be released in 5 episodes. Each episode, I believe, is gonna have around 40 hours of story content. It is going to be buy to play, so you're going to just buy each episode, and then you're going to have unlimited access to it, and then when the next one comes out you'll have to buy it, but you don't have to pay a subscription or anything like that. It's going on the model like Elder Scrolls is using right now, or something like Guild Wars 2 or something like that. Now you can go through the story a couple of ways, and you can play the game a couple unique ways. You can go solo, which is like a solo RPG, no one else in the world. You can do friends only, where you would just have like your guild mates and stuff like that. Or you can do open world, which would be like what a traditional MMO would be, where you can play with everyone and you see everyone else in the world. Now let's talk about the overall world of the game and the world you're going to be living in and role-playing in. So there are a lot of cool role-playing features in the game. It's definitely what they push, not the combat or grinding, but definitely more of existing in the world, which is really cool because that's what I like about MMOs. So yeah, when you talk to NPCs, you're not going to be picking dialogue. You're actually going to be typing your own dialogue, which is a really cool feature, something I have never seen in a game before. So instead of just going up to an NPC and clicking an option, you're just going to type what you want to say to him, and I guess the system's going to look for keywords or something like that, and they're going to respond to you. Now, from what I've seen in this system, it looks pretty good. It is going to be hard to pull off, so we're just going to have to wait and see, but if it does work, I think it's going to really work, because that's, like I said, not something we've seen. It's going to be really innovative, and just, I think a great feature of this game if it does work, like I said. Other than that, guys, player housing is huge in this game. Now, the player housing is non-instant, so what that means is other people can see your home. It's not like you're in a separate realm or something when you go into your home. Other people can see it and come in it. One big thing they're pushing is player towns, so you can build your house and other people build it around you. Players can also build businesses in this game and sell stuff out of it, so you really can have a functioning town that's not made by NPCs, but instead made by players, and that's a really cool feature that I'm pretty excited for. But once you have your own house, there's lots of options of which house you can have and what style, and then you can decorate the insides. It looks like a really cool feature, and I'm pretty excited about it, because I think player housing is something that's often looked over in MMOs, and for a really good role-playing game, I think you really have to have that player housing to feel like you exist in the world. Now, the game is going to be very social, a really huge emphasis on the guild, not only the guild system, then it will have a good guild system, but also about just the role-playing and player interaction. Like I said, it's not a game about grinding monsters or, getting XP, but really just existing in a world as your character with other characters, that you have relationships with, that you're role-playing with. It really is a true MMORPG, and not just a kind of a lot of games I feel like just get that title slapped on them. This is really going to be a true MMORPG with a lot of emphasis on role playing, which is really exciting. Moving on, guys, quickly, let's talk about the economy. So the economy is, and again, something they're pushing pretty hard. Most of the armor and weapons and loot you're going to get are made by other players. They're not very easy to find. You either need to craft them yourself, and the game does have a pretty extensive crafting system, or you're going to have to, buy or trade with someone else. They said that, getting other gear from players is going to be pretty much essential. You're not going to be able to just go out in the world and find gear. Like other MMOs, you're really going to have to craft it for your own, trade, or just buy it from other players. And like I said, you can open businesses on your own, which is an awesome feature, like I said before. Now, the game is going to feature a pretty open-ended combat system. There are no classes, even though there are over 20 skill trees. It looks pretty vast, like you can pretty much make whatever character you want, but it is kind of more of traditional combat. There is just a hotbar, nothing like too innovative. Like I thought Elder Scrolls Online was a pretty innovative game in terms of the combat. This is pretty more traditional and a kind of throwback, but if you like that kind of style of traditional MMO combat, you're definitely going to like this game. There is also going to be PvP. We don't know too much about it other than the fact that there will be designated zones for PvP and there will be guild warfare, but that's really all we know so far. So if you guys are interested in the game, you can back it on Steam right now. You buy it. Like I said, guys, it is in an early alpha stage, so I really wouldn't recommend buying it unless you really want to take place in development, in which case you definitely should buy it. So yeah, you can buy episode 1 right now on Steam and get the early access, and then when the game comes out, obviously you would get the full game. You can also go to their website and pledge extra money, and you'll get you'll get access to the alpha. You'll also get extra stuff like housing and mounts and costumes depending on how much you pledge and what you pledge for. So you can go to check that out on their website too, and I'll put a link in the description to that. That pretty much does it for the video, guys, but keep your eyes peeled for more videos on RPGs and MMOs and just other stuff in general on the channel. I'm definitely trying to make more videos. All I can say, guys, is thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.